Oh boy, let's start this puppy up. I really have to pee. Okay, so I'm leaving it's not really local, but it's like 40 minutes away, outlet store because I got a new hat. Well, that's what I wanted to go for. I wanted to go for a new hat, and they had a 50% off the whole store. In addition to the store already being an outlet, the stuff is already discounted. And then on top of it, at this outlet store, I get a discount for my line of work. So mix all that in, plus the fact that I got some clearance items that were like clearance from discounted, also on sale, and then I get my discount. It was a really good deal, so I wound up getting a hat, 2 pairs of pantalones cortes, which for those of you that do not speak Espanol, that means shorts. And I got 2 different shirts. So I didn't really spend a lot of money at all. Had I bought this stuff full price, I probably would have gotten 1 pair of shorts for the amount of money I spent on all that stuff. But the reason I wanted to get a hat was because I don't have any hats that are like daily wearing hats, does that make sense? I have one hat that's very comfortable and nice and cool, but that's become kind of my theme park hat. I wear that all the time, and I don't want to wear the hell out of it because if I wear it too much, then it's going to be stretched out, and it's not going to fit as good anymore, so that's kind of like my, I wear it at the theme parks, and we go to the theme parks all the time, so it gets enough use just for that, and I sweat a shit ton, or a poop ton if you're, if the shit word upsets you, so. Anyways, I'm leaving, and I figured on the way back, just want to do a very short motovlog. I was borderline not going to do it, but I figured, what the hey, let me do it. We've had some issues, not like marriage issues, but family issues, stuff that's going on with her side of the family, stuff that's going on with our family, not like we're going to split up, like, it's just stuff that, like, is very stressful for both of us to deal with. And it just kind of feels, and I'm sure she feels the same way. My wife is who I'm talking about. I'm sure she feels the same way, just that it's like it never ends. Like when one thing, when you're sad about one thing and it's kind of done and it's stressing you out and it's upsetting you and you think you're in the clear, it's like another thing, or that thing gets brought back up with something new, or it's just, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. But the point I'm getting at is, like, we're in control of how we react to stuff, So is it easy, and does it make sense to just sit home and be upset sometimes and, vent about it and think that you have the worst life ever, when are you going to catch a break? Yeah, of course, and is it healthy to do that sometimes? If you want to sit and have a cry or whatever, I'm sure, it's healthy to express your emotions. You shouldn't just bottle them all up, But at the same time, if you take a step back and think, like last night, we were having a really bad night, like as far as us just both being really upset. And when you think about it, in the scheme of things, our life is pretty damn good. I mean, we're fortunate enough. We both have good, stable jobs. I'm able to work many more hours than my regular salary dictates, which means that I'm able to buy Disney passes for us. I'm able to buy this bike. I'm able to do, a bunch of stuff that I would never be able to do had I not been able to work those extra hours every week. And I know a lot of you thinking, well, like, yeah, you have to work for it, you know. Yeah, I understand that. But how often, salary jobs with good benefits and everything, how often are you ever going to get the chance to work that many extra hours to be able to afford something? I mean, if we didn't have bills and I was able to just completely save all that extra money, I would probably be able, at the end of 1 year, just completely outright buy a new motorcycle, whether it's a Harley or, you know, a sport bike. And our kid's going to be going to school soon, which means I'll be able to work more hours. And I'm getting off track, so let me get back to where I was thinking of this vlog is going. So just take, you know, if you're having a bad day or a bad month or a bad year, it seems like, just try to take a step back. And I know it's easier said than done, because it's easier said for us too, you know. Just because I'm telling this to you guys doesn't mean this is something I regularly practice and I never stray off the course, you know. But just try to take a step back. Try to think about all the good things that are in your life. You know, I'm blessed. We have a beautiful son. He's funny as hell. He's super intelligent. My wife is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Makes me very happy. Would never imagine or want to spend the rest of my life with anybody else, you know. And the job stuff, we have stable jobs. There's a lot of people that don't have stable jobs, and if they do have a stable job, they're miserable every day, and they don't make a lot of money and all that. You know, we have a house. We both have vehicles. She just got a new car. Mine is relatively new. I got this new not bike. I was in the middle of saying motorcycle or bike, and I guess my brain decided I was going to combine them and say bike. So, but, you know, just take a step back. Try to think of all the things that you're lucky to have, that you enjoy having, that you're happy about having. And that's pretty much it, guys. So that's my little life kind of lesson. Now I want to say, if this video is shaky, I'm going to post it anyway, and I apologize. If it's not shaky, then screw off, because this is not an apology. So if it is shaky, I'm trying a little bit of a different mount to the GoPro. Hopefully tame down the sun. It's an older GoPro, and the white balance, like the exposure settings, are not awesome. I mean, it's, wow, what is it, maybe 5 years old now? It's at least 4 or 5 years old, and when I bought it, it wasn't brand new either. It was like it had been out for a while, so. Oh, boy. It is a scorcher today. I take that back. It's not really a scorcher. It's warm. It's kind of hot when you're sitting here, but it's not, it's actually been pretty cool. This morning was not chilly, but it was comfortable. It was very nice, which for Florida is weird. So I don't want to jinx it and say that maybe we're actually getting a fall this year, but maybe we're actually getting a fall this year. So, alrighty, guys, that's going to be it. I don't want to, I have a tendency to ramble, which I'm doing now pretty much. So that's it. Moral of the story, moral of the Motovlog is, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you charcoal, think about the lemonade you had, I guess. if that saying takes up, you got it from me. So I hope you guys are having a good day, week, whatever you wind up watching this, and just try to remember to be happy about all the stuff you have a reason to be happy about. It's hard for us. You tend to just think about the worst that's going to happen in a couple of years, and, well, this thing's happening now, what about if it extends to this? And, I'm sure most of you can relate. So please subscribe, hit the bell notification. It helps my channel out. I'm relatively new still. I'm trying to just post, to have videos to post, to try to get more comfortable with YouTube and the format, all that, editing, and all that stuff. Plus, it gives me an extra reason to ride. If I'm going somewhere that, like, a lot of times I would just take the car because it's easier to put a bag and stuff to the outlet store I went in. But you know what? I put the rack on the back of the bike, the old biker cycle, and I took some of those, what the hell do you call them? Bungee cords, like with the little balls on the end, and you just kind of loop them. And I got my bag in the back. And if you see a next video in a couple days saying, titled, How I Lost All of My Clothes from the Outlet Store, then that means that I, the rider did not tie them down as good. So, whew. All right, guys. Till next time, please ride safe, but also have fun. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.